What up, fam? Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're talking Phillies. Let's go.
Oh my God!
I'm embarrassed.
He's flying.
Welcome in. It's almost time. Welcome in, everybody. This is the A2D Radio Phillies Braves live reaction show, and we are brought to you by Phillies Sports Trips. Hey, Birds fans, Tom Arnone with some huge news. Phillies Sports Trips has released their Eagles schedule. Make sure you go see my friends from phillysportstrips.com and reserve your spot today. You'll get to hang out and watch a Birds game in a great city and hang with former Eagles like Hollis Thomas. Phillies Sports Trips books the best hotels and has the best birds available. You know you'll have a blast. Book now. Tell them HUD sent you. And obviously they got tons of stuff going on for the Phillies right now too. You can get out to Petco down in San Diego. You can get up to PNC Park there in Pittsburgh. So still some trips there you can book. Greg Milakovic, I'm Tom Arnone. Everybody out there, welcome in. We obviously gave you Sixers live reactions. Came up short there.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll put a lot on ourselves. Nicky C with a double. So it's a big double here for the Phillies. We're top 7. Phillies up 2-0. Just some things. Zack Wheeler has been tremendous.
Just missed. Giddy up.
Okay. Zack Wheeler's been absolutely tremendous today. And this is what you need. We talked about it last night. This all starts at the top. All right. Yep. What I mean by that, it starts with your two guys at the top of your rotation. And it starts with the first 2 guys in your lineup. Okay, that's where the parties always start.
Yep.
Right, and then you need everybody else obviously to do their job, but that's where it begins. And today you got a big hit RBI from Trey. Right, Bryson's had a solid day, so you're getting that production from the top of your lineup that allows your guys who are RBI guys to drive in RBIs. Right, and I'll say one thing: if the Phillies lose this game, right, it's on. And I said, Mitch, I do the show with Mitch every Monday. Here's the thing, right here on A2D Radio with Mitch Williams and myself. And he just texted me, if they lose today, it's on JT because of that 3-1 pitch, right, with the bases loaded. Like, take that pitch, right, and make them come again 3-2.
Especially 3-1, right, where you have a pitch to play with. Even if it's called a bad strike, you still get one more. Right? Totally, completely different scenario if it's 3-2, right? You know what I mean? But 3-1, you have a pitch to take. That's almost, again, in the pros, they don't have auto takes in on our level of baseball. That's an auto take, right? It's 3-1 bases loaded. That's an auto take.
It's that selectively aggressive.
Yeah,
right. It totally is. Like make him come to you. Don't go out of your zone. And then if he throws you a strike 3-1, where all the pressure's on him anyway with the bases loaded, then tip your cap and let's go 3-2. Then
right.
Throw me another one that's in my zone. So either way, that stuff happens. All right, but guys get themselves out in this league a lot. Right, Mitch is a big believer in throw one strike, and that's all you have to throw to a batter. and
a lot of it,
and they'll take care of the rest most of the time. That's a big.
We saw Castellanos' first couple of bats, right? He didn't even see a strike.
No,
and he's getting himself out. So
Schwarber just gets a walk. We got first and second here, 1 out. Alex coming to the plate. Let's see if we can tower. JT's up again. JT's up in a big spot again. Runners in scoring position. We have the bases loaded twice today and came away with nothing. You just want to look back on that. But our runners in scoring position is a little bit better. But this is a big game. Sorry, Greg.
I thought the inning we scored obviously started with Marshy and Clemens getting big hits to turn it over, and then you get the huge sac fly to break the tie. And a big step was a big piece of that was Clemens being ultra aggressive.
Yeah, he was. That's a big hit. It's a big hit in that spot, and sort of not goes overlooked, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People don't look at it because of the other guys who came through there, but that's a big double there. And JT swings and misses 1-1 right now.
You look at the last 2 games, they have been aggressive on the bases. And
well, he's 214. Sorry, Greg. He's 214, no homers, 12 RBIs, or runners in scoring position. JT.
That's a lot of the issues.
Yeah, for the money he's getting paid, I need him to be better. Same with Trey. Trey was like 214 before his swing today, which obviously gets you up and going a little bit. And there's a swing and a miss on a changeup. Had to be a changeup. That was filthy. All right, so 1-2 to Real Muto. What up, Martian? I see you. What up, fam? Everybody joining us. Here's some Phillies Braves live reactions on a Saturday. Come join us. That's outside. 2-2. It's a good take, too. It's a good take.
Yeah.
But it's a big game, Greg, because you need today, because tomorrow's like, all right, you would love to take tomorrow, but then you're at least looking at 2-2 regardless of tomorrow, and you would take that knowing that you got to go win the next 2 series.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. And tomorrow,
a must win, and Washington's, I'll take 2 out of 3, but a sweep would be a good time.
Sweep would be tremendous. But you talk about tomorrow and how this is such a huge game. You're going against their best right now, in Spencer Strider. We talked about on Wednesday how they're missing.
JT struck out. Sorry.
Okay.
JT struck out. Pitch up out of the zone. So we got 2 outs. 2 outs now. Now I believe
Now Bomer.
So can Bomer come up with a big 2-out RBI here? Talk about 2-out RBIs win you baseball games. Now he's 345 with runners in scoring position.
He's been a bright spot all year. I mean, he's had a tremendous season so
far. Get over his head. To the track, all the way to the track. Alec flies it out. So we're going bottom 7 here. 2-0 Phillies.
2-0.
Hold on, Greg. 1 second.
Yeah. We look at the Phillies being aggressive here with the base running, and yesterday, obviously with Travis Darnone catching, we were more aggressive stealing bases. Bryson had 3 steals among I think a couple others. Where today they're taking advantage with a better defensive catcher and Murphy. They're taking advantage of the outfielders' arms. Picking on Escobar there. Is it Escobar, right? Who's in left field?
Rosario.
Yeah. Picking on his arm, specifically as we talked about earlier, Clemens picking on his arm. I think Trey, somebody picked on his arm to get the second on a double. So it's a different type of aggressiveness that they're doing, right? They recognize Murphy's behind the plate, probably not going to be able to steal as many bags, but let's take advantage of the outfielders.
Yeah, they've done a good job of that today for sure. All right, just getting a score up here for the people. Told you nobody knew where I went. Getting a phone call. Nobody just took off. Guys just took off. All right, so yeah, we go bottom 7. Phillies 2-0. You expect Wheeler back out here for the 7th. So, can he get you one more at least? And a clean one would be delicious.
Oh yeah.
Where's he? Let me get it right where his pitch count is. 83. So I mean, goodness gracious, if you can come out here and have a good 10, 12 pitch inning.
Yeah, if it's a quickie, I don't know why you shouldn't come out again.
No, and the big hits, obviously we talked about Stott. Well, it wasn't a hit, but a sac fly that scored Marsh, and Clemens did a great job, like you talked about, getting the third on that play. And then Turner came up and doubled the right, and Clemens scored. And there's your 2 runs for the Phillies on 8 hits, while Zack Wheeler, like we talked about, threw 6, 3 hits, 8 Ks. So here we go with a big bottom 7. Ozuna leads off here for the Braves. So be nice to let's get the first guy out.
Yeah, and he's had a pretty good series with us.
Yeah, he usually does. I feel like their whole team hits versus us.
Yeah.
Thank goodness they didn't do it in the postseason last year, but I feel like they rake against us. I feel like they're like, oh, Phillies are coming to town. Yeah. We'll lose 10 baseballs in the series. And I didn't agree with that. Who's on the telecast today? He said that Braves have more power than the Phillies. I sort of disagree with that.
Yeah,
I sort of disagree with that. I think they're very close to each other.
I mean, you have Acuna, Olsen, Riley, and Ozuna are your power guys. Murphy's not really a power guy, although he's showing it this year. But he's not traditionally a power guy, right? So you got 4, and we're going to have Harper, Castellanos, Schwarber, Realmuto, Turner. Really? Maybe it is a little bit.
Well, this year it looks the part on their end for sure.
Right. Yeah, we also have to remember we're missing 30 from Reese.
Yeah, it's always a loss, but then you
Yeah.
lose 30 and you're expecting 20, 25 from Trey. So, you know what I mean? It's an add. It's
Yeah,
add
absolutely.
and subtract. Add and subtract. But this is what you need from your ace. So Ozuna strikes out. I got one down here, bottom 7. And I believe this is Rosario that's up now.
Yeah.
And it is. He's 0 for 2 in this game.
0 for 2 with a strikeout.
And that ball's hit hard. Looks like Marsh on the run. Got a good jump. Great jump, Brandon.
Yeah,
2 down. 2
Marsh is
down.
good out there.
Yeah, he hit it on the screws too. That's just a great jump. Great jump. 2 down. Hey, we talked about it, Greg. Give you a quickie.
Yeah.
It was a quickie. And you know what I mean? Come on. Come on. We'd love to see you again.
Wouldn't hate a CG.
Because their bullpen's been taxed in this series, if you think about it, the last 2 nights. And look at it. We've sort of got a breather here. We've sort of gotten some guys going, here or 2 guys going deep in the games.
Right.
Which is huge.
Yeah, Walker went 6+ yesterday. So we only did get this, 7th, 8th, 9th.
James Jackson asks us, what do you guys think happens with Derek Hall when he's back? I don't know. He probably plays. He gets time, I'm sure. It depends. Like, are they looking for that pop, James, that they're not getting right now? Right? Are they looking for that? Because that's what they're missing, right? They're missing that pop.
That's going to be the interesting spot at the DH spot when he comes back, because he's not going to play first, right? That's either going to be Bohm or Bryce. Well, they talked about Bryce probably being back here maybe after the All-Star break. But the problem with Derek coming back is he's another left-handed bat, and our lineup is already very much left-handed leaning.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, if we're 21st in homers like we are right now in the league, then he's going to get time.
Yeah,
it's just that simple. It's as simple as that, James. That's how I look at it. They'll find room for him. Albies pops up, full count here. So 93 pitches going on 94 here for Wheeler. So, Albies really put together a good AB here to sort of run him out of this game after this. So big out, big pitch coming up here.
It shouldn't, though. It shouldn't run him out.
Well, you know how these guys are.
But we know Robbie T.
Oh, Albies almost goes. Great hold. Don't like to see that. 2 out walk to Ozzie Albies. Yeah, Mr. Rudy Poo, I agree. I mean, I'm not saying 6-0. They should have 6-0, but that was a bad AB by JT. But this is what he did all last year at this time, and then he did awake. I got to give him credit. So, if you start off slow, I can deal with it, but you better awake. Better be awoken. So RC is up. Strike 1 to him. 95 at the knees. It's a tough one to hit. So man on first, 2 outs here.
As much as, that pitch to JT was huge, you look 2 batters again. You look 2 batters ahead of him. Castellanos was up with a second and third, and again didn't swing at a strike, and was out for the second at bat in a row without ever seeing a strike. So you're right. I mean, we definitely could be in a better spot than we're at right now, but I'll take where we're at just because it's better than losing.
No, it's better than losing for sure. For sure. Here's a big pitch here. 0-2 to Arcia. See what Wheeler goes with. Here comes the 0-2. Went up in the zone. Got him. Struck him out. Huge pitch.
Let's go.
Zack Wheeler going. Top 8. Phillies up 2-0. Giddy up. No, Mr. Rudy, I agree with you just in general. Like, you got to take that 3-1 pitch. I agree with you. Listen, you're preaching to the choir. Yeah. You absolutely have to take that pitch. So I said it to Greg. I said it before I came on. I said Mitch Williams texted me about it, that's a pitch he needs taken too. So, I mean, there's a lot of people who agree with that. Not because, like, listen, you hit it out, nobody's got anything to say, okay? That's always how that goes, right? You hit it out of the ballpark, nobody's going to say a word to you. But you better get a base hit or you know what I mean? You just better get a hit. It doesn't have to be a homer. So Wheeler's day, we assume may be finished, right? We don't know yet.
Yeah.
97 pitches, 1 walk, all right? 10 Ks and 3 hits through 7. So tremendous day from Zack Wheeler. This is what aces do. You need him to come out and be an ace today, and he was absolutely an ace. And giddy up, Mr. Wheeler. MBD, been a while since Wheeler gave me that true number one vibes. I agree with you. This whole staff hasn't been good enough all year. Really good outing from Walker last night. And, Wheeler's done a great job of upping the ante tonight. And tomorrow we're pitching to some guy named Covey. I wonder if it's the punt returner for the Eagles. Hopefully not, because he just runs in the walls. So hopefully it's not the same guy. If you're just tuning in, hit that like for us. Hit that subscribe. Stay with us. We love you all. We're praying for a Phillies game. We'll be back on tomorrow night for the Phillies again for Agree to Disagree. That's only on HUD Radio. Lance, he's dialed up. Lance said that, hey, guys, I haven't been able to watch the game. How hard is Wheeler throwing? I mean, he's been up in the 98s. I've seen that gun hit.
He's in his 94, 90, 98 range.
Yeah.
He's where he should be.
Life, Lance.
He's throwing well, Lance.
And he's staying close on his front side, right? He did a really good job tonight or this afternoon into the night of staying closed, right? Not flying open. Mr. Rudy Poo could be Nick Nurse. We'll talk about it if it happens. You know that. Lance, it's good to hear. So Marsh leads off for the Phillies. Up 2-0 here. Top 8, looking for more. Marsh one for 3. Singled and scored in the 5th. And down 0-2. Fouls it off. I'll be interested.
Against old man Jesse Chavez.
Yep, been around for 1,000 years.
Yeah. It would be nice to get one of, if not both, Marsh, and I know he's down right now, but Marsh or Clemens on to get the top of the lineup up with somebody on base, right?
Well, that's not happening with Marsh. He just struck out. He struck out. So one down here, top 8. And it looks like Soto was getting up. It looks like Soto is going to be the guy here, bottom 8. And then, I don't know, they go to Craig or Sir Anthony.
They're going to, I would think it'd be Sir Anthony just after the emotion of last night. I don't know how many pitches he actually threw last night. I'm gonna go check that right now.
Yeah, I don't think it was a lot.
I don't think it was a ton.
So Cody Clemens up 2 for 3 tonight. So it's a big night to play for Cody. 2-0 count to him now.
He had 22 pitches, so he could be available. Kimbrel.
Yeah, but that's again why. Give him a breather. Sir Anthony's had a couple of days off now. It feels like. All right, Chavez gets a strike over, so 1-2 count. Yeah, James, we got to all pray with Soto up that he just throws strikes. If he throws strikes, we're in a better spot.
He's money.
3-1 count to Clemens. It's a good layoff pitch. Good layoff. See if he can get on here. Try to get something started top 8. Give us a little bit more breathing room. Same goddamn pitch that you've laid off every time. Damn it. Full count to Cody. Was that a big night today? Big afternoon.
Good game.
2 for 3. You'll take it. Love another love. Find a way to get on here, Cody. You just swung a ball 4, which means you're probably going to get out now. Yep. And you took strike 3 right down the middle. So Cody Clemens strikes out. Back-to-back strikeouts here. Top 8 for the Phillies.
Good thought, Craig. Good thought.
Yeah, that's fine.
I do like these Braves uniforms, though. These throwbacks, they are pretty fresh.
Yeah, I don't like to say anything I like on the Braves, but I hear you. I definitely hear you. So, top of the lineup up. Stott's up with 2 down. See if he can get something going here. If not, we got to pray to God our bullpen can get it done.
Yeah. They're going to have, Harris, then Top coming up?
Shit, did he foul it off his foot? God damn it. Oh, damn it. Why every time do we do this stuff like something bad happens? What up, Don? And then you come in. You know what I mean? Like, and you're the best. I feel like every time something happens,
bad happens, Don comes in.
He just broke his goddamn foot probably. And
climbing in.
And here comes Don. Like, it's like Detroit knows when something bad happens. Yeah, he's really hurt. He's really hurt. This sucks. That's not good, Greg. That's all.
No.
Not good. Not good when Robbie T comes out. I'm sure he doesn't want to come out of the game.
Definitely didn't look good on initially either.
No. As soon as he hit it. You heard me. Did it go off his foot? Did it go off his foot? Did it go off his foot? Yep. No, Don, we're just saying. You always. Yeah. It's not
bottom shin, top ankle. Ouch.
Yeah, no guard on either.
He's got guards everywhere else but there.
Yeah, and even if you had a guard on, it's missing it somehow anyway. So he looks like he's going to stay in. Tough as nails. That's not hard. That's hard to stay in from.
Yes.
That's worse than like a hard hit in football.
Yeah.
Just to make it clear to people. You know what I mean? That's like 90-something coming in and you hitting it off your bat 90 miles an hour off your foot.
And you're up, you're down the count 0-2. You know where the next pitch is going to be. It's going to be the same spot, or it should be. It should be it again.
Should be the same spot. Here comes the 0-2. And it's away. Definitely probably not where you wanted to go there. Heat win tonight, Don. Heat win tonight. I got a couple fuzzles on the Heat. And Stott strikes out. So here we go. Bottom 8 now. Phillies up 2-0. Back-to-back strikeouts there. Top 8. It's not.
Good inning.
Yeah, not ideal. As soon as we fire it up, boys, it's like the whole lineup wants to strike out. So we'll let you know.
Give us a lot to talk about. Thanks, boys.
Yep. Make this a quickie. Appreciate you, Shot Clock. We'll have the players of the game, a little post game for you when the game's final. And if the Sixers hire a head coach, we'll let you know with that too. And we'll let you know who's in the game next. If it's Soto or if it's Wheels running back out here.
I would think with Harris and Olsen, it's Soto.
Yeah, one of us want to go back to Wheeler.
I'd rather go to Wheeler, though. Go to Wheeler, and if he struggles, then you bring Soto in.
James, I would run him back out there. This is a big game for me. You know what I mean? This is a big game for me.
This is what he's paid for.
It's a big game for me. Once every 5 days.
It's a huge game.
Once every 5 days. His mechanics are good. All his stuff's good. If you still look good and you look fresh and you still got life, that's all that matters. That's how I've always looked at pitching. You know when a guy gets tired and he doesn't have it and you have to go get him. Wasn't just tuning in. Go ahead, Greg.
No, I was just saying, with 3 hits and 1 walk, he hasn't had very many stressful pitches. No. Right, that's the other thing too. Like, what's his stress level? Is he cruising, or is he constantly in and out of tough, situations? He hasn't been. The hits have been scattered, and the walk was the last inning of Albies.
Yep, you're right. Oh, tonight, Red Sox Diamondbacks. Oh,
is it Gals tonight?
I don't think so.
Because I don't have a start. Yeah.
Oh, he's back out, baby. And 97 pitches.
Let's go.
Wow, I like that out of you, Robbie. Now he's going to get hit because we're all like,
we're all fired up over it.
Oh yeah, we're in agreement.
Oh
my God, Michael Harris just took one off there. Jesus God, that's his second one. Well, he got hit. He got hit the first time. Did you see that?
Yeah. He drilled him right in the pad.
Yeah, it was an 0-2 slider right into the pad. Strike one on Harris.
Another game I'm watching, Luke Lesh just went yard for Ryder. Ryder's up 16-3 in the final game of the MAC championship. Bottom 7.
Guy's got 100 TVs on.
Oh, yeah.
It's a caucus. Strike 2 to Harris.
You know where I got any more TVs at, Tommy?
Dude, where's my car? Wheels got Harris 0-2. Stay out of the zone here, Wheels. Goes up, got him. Struck him out. 1 down. That's a big strikeout. The lead off the 8th inning here, especially with the top of the lineup coming up for the Braves.
Absolutely. And then you look at, either Acuna or, so we're at Acuna right now. If he beats you, it's only 1 run.
Yeah,
right? Exactly. That's so huge with keeping the guys, keeping the base passes clear is if they beat you, it's only 1 run right now.
While we're talking about this, Don, I would say 2 teams that are playing each other right now, the Orioles and the Rangers. And I'll say surprised because they're just playing really good. They're really good. Not that we didn't think they could be good, but you never know, right? Oh, he just swung at a pitch, cement mixer. 0-2.
And you think about, to your point, you think about the Rangers. They're doing a lot of this without DeGrom. DeGrom's hurt again.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people liked Baltimore, but I think a lot of people thought because of the division they're a year away.
Yep.
But they're playing really good baseball. They're a fun team to watch.
Absolutely, and just the Rays because of how good. Yeah, as a surprise, they're always good. They're always good. I mean, they were my pick to go to the World Series from the AL. Phillies Rays was my pick. Struck out Acuna. Woo-hoo. 2 down, bottom 8.
Let's go.
Wheels is in deal mode, baby.
Let's go.
Wheeler is in deal mode. But yeah, I mean, bad. I don't even know.
I would also throw in the good side. I would also throw the Diamondbacks. I mean, they just came and whooped our ass, but they're playing really good in that division out there.
No, they are too. That's another one. 104 pitches for Wheels. Matt Olson up.
It makes it tough for the Phillies or another team potentially to try and squeeze a guy like Christian Walker out of there. You know what I mean? If you look at our first base hole, especially a right-handed hitter, as you look going toward closer to the deadline, Christian Walker is one of those guys that you think you would, in theory, think would be available, but with the way they're playing, probably not.
And 1, 2, 3 gets Olson the ground out.
Let's go.
Going top 9. Phillies up 2-0. What a job by Zack Wheeler.
What a game, Zach. What a game, Zach. The peanut gallery downstairs is yelling at me.
Yeah, I was waiting for mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, I think this is probably the best starting pitching performance of the season so far. And listen, we're talking about how we're brought to you by Philly Sports Trips. And what we're going to do, since the Phillies are on the quick commercials, we're going to take a quick 40-second commercial brought to you by Philly Sports Trips. Go to phillysportstrips.com and book your vacation and your getaway today.
Hey, Birds fans, the NFL schedule has arrived and Philly Sports Trips has all the details now. Visit the site phillysportstrips.com. This is sure to be an epic season. Be sure to go there now to make sure that you don't get shut out. Join us in Tampa, LA, Seattle, or when we get revenge in Kansas City. Don't want to fly? No problem. Gather up your crew and hop aboard one of our signature boisterous bus trips to DC or New York. Sign up now and make sure to mention A2D. Don't miss out on the best Philly fan experience anywhere. Philly Sports Trip customers always stay at the best hotels and meet NFL legends. Book today.
phillysportstrips.com. Greg Milakovic over there. I'm Tom Arnone. Everybody out there, welcome in to A2D Radio, Phillies Braves live reaction show. We'll also be on tomorrow night for Agree to Disagree, and we'll be doing the same thing. And obviously talking some Sixers, and their coaching search continues, which they would want to get done sooner rather than later.
For sure. We just ran a promo for Philly Sports Trips. They have they're taking a trip over to London next year with the Phillies, so it's definitely that's going to be a fun trip to look at. I know I was looking at seeing what the accommodations were and what the details were of that trip. Looking forward to next year.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be a great one. Joe Jimenez in for the Braves. Trey Turner leads off here. Top 9 for the Phillies. That's strike to Turner. No, Don, they got one more game tomorrow. So 4 games set here down in Atlanta, which makes this one so big. And then you're sort of like house money-ish a little bit tomorrow, and you hope you come out and you mash. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's a come out and mash day. Hey, Can we come out and mash?
You would hope.
And take 3 out of 4?
Oh, it'd be so sweet.
Oh, I mean, then we're going to believe that this team's a playoff team.
Right.
But then you got to go. Again, it's a marathon of a season. Now you got to go take 2 or 3 from the Mets, 2 or 3 from Washington. It's about winning series on the road right now. Turner a little late on the 94. Fouls it off. 2-2 count. And Josh, this is definitely his best starting performance of the season, Zack Wheeler. I know you asked that question as well. Definitely is, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Turner works a full count here. I don't think StatMuse updates me like automatically on stuff, but this definitely helps. And Turner strikes out. Close the ball force. That's 4 straight strikeouts if you're keeping track at home for the Phillies offense.
Have we seen a hit yet?
No, I don't know if we have. I think Nick got a double. I think when we first.
That's right. As we came on, Nick hit a double.
Yeah, I mean Turner seems to be working his way back. He'll be okay. I'm not really overly worried about him. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I think he'll get going. I pray that he's going to get going. Like Nick, I started to have some worries. Trey, I don't really worry. I just feel like he'll hit. He's gonna have a stretch where he probably can't get out. I bet you.
Yeah.
Harper tries to bunt, pulls
And
back.
you also got to remember too, like our first glimpses of Trey, his first spring training game, single, stolen base, score on a blue pit. Then he goes to the World Baseball Classic and is just uber hot, right?
Can't
5
get
homers,
out.
17 RBIs, whatever it was. And then so just the law of physics and the law of being a Philadelphia sports fan, you knew this start was coming. Maybe you didn't expect it this long, but you knew something less than what we've seen from Trey Turner was coming this year.
Absolutely. When he was that hot in the World Baseball Classic, I said he'll struggle for 2 months now.
Yep.
So Harper 2-2 count here with 1 out, top 9.
Going no batting gloves this at bat.
Fouls it off. And right back in again. It's a great thing about doing a live reaction to it. Next pitch is coming. 2-2 to Harper. Ball 3. I mean, another full count worked through all these strikeouts, by the way. I mean, all these strikeouts have been full count. Hopefully not another one here. Here comes the payoff pitch to Harper here. And did he get it? Did he get it? Nope. Oh, got it off the end. Oh, right to the warning track in right center. Thought he got it. Couldn't tell.
It's tough when the game's muted. It's tough to tell. You can usually hear the contact through the broadcast, but when it's muted, it's tough.
Nah, I can just base off the outfielder.
That too, yeah.
As soon as they pan to him, you can sort of see if they got a jump. But yeah, he must have got jammed up, or he was either jammed or off the end.
Yeah,
a little bit. Nick's up, 2-0 count to him. See if the Phils can't find a way to tackle one another one here. Give you some breathing room.
It'd be nice to give Kimbrel, which looks like it's going to be him, an extra run of insurance. That's a gauntlet. Riley, Murphy, Ozuna right now. That's a tough stretch to their lineup.
Yeah, it's not an easy one, but I'm surprised it's Craig again if he threw 22 last night. And that's a strike to Nicky. That's 2-2 count to him. 2 outs. Top 9. Comes to 2-2 to Nick. And looks base hit to center. So Nick delivers a base hit to center here. He's 2 for 4 with a single and a double.
Nice. Big hit there. Just to get more traffic, whether it turns into anything, just to get more traffic.
Yep. Pressure. Schwartz is up. Be a great time for him to hit a home run with somebody on. Never gets him with somebody on. 12 homers, 25 RBIs. It's like hard.
It is.
I've always said it to people. That's like harder to do. 46 homers and 80 RBIs. Like, how's that happen?
Because you bat in the leadoff hole.
Well, he hasn't been batting leadoff
now
much
he's
either.
not. No, absolutely. Oh, it'd be so good to see one here. I mean, 167 on the year.
It's atrocious.
That's just so bad.
Did he? Now he got under it. Damn it.
And I can't believe the announcer on his first at bat. It's like, oh, Schwarber's got one of the best eyes in the game. Yeah? Sure about that?
He's got a great eye. He walks a lot.
He does walk a lot, and that's what he was talking about. And then, of course, you bring that up, and he strikes out the next pitch looking.
Usually how that goes. So we go bottom 9. Phillies up 2-0. Imbrel is the guy up. And we need him more than ever right now to hang on to this one. Yeah, both hits since we've been live, James or Nick. Nick paid off for us. He really helped us out tonight. Everybody else wanted to strike out. But at least Wheels was electric for us.
Yes,
right, Craig?
he definitely was, for sure.
So now we need Craig to be electric. Philly's trying to make it 6 games back on the Braves with a chance tomorrow to make it 5. And if you left this series getting it down to 5 this time of year, you're feeling a little bit better.
For sure.
Because you just want to be in that area.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like at 10 around the All-Star break. It's doable. You can do it. You're a hot stretch away from, you're a great month away from that being 2. Right? Yeah. But you're just uphill a little bit. Yeah, he's batting 166. I mean, that's bad. His on base percentage is .320, which is better than Trey Turner's. But Trey is 2 for 5 today.
Yeah.
And Cody's 2 for 4. And that's really all your hits are coming from. Harper walked twice, 0 for 3 though.
Yep.
And with 2 Ks. Schwarber 2 walks, 2 Ks. So I mean, those guys strike out a lot. I mean, Harper and Schwarber strike out a lot. That's just the way that goes. You got to deal with it. Nicky 2 Ks, right? So but 2 hits. But that's what it is. It's feast or famine. Charlie Morton's also a good pitcher today too. So, we saw a good arm.
Yeah, for sure.
And we were thankfully able to get to him enough.
And it looks like Dalton Guthrie coming in to play defense and left, which is what we should be.
Yeah. The scores around. Athletics are going to lose again.
Shocker.
Just to confirm that. Giants beating the Brewers 3-1, top 9. Pirates losing to the Mariners 5-0, bottom 8. Dodgers are beating the Rays 6-4, bottom 8. Craig Kimbrel on the mound.
That was Tyler Glasnow's return.
Yep.
Tyler Glasnow's back for the Rays.
First pitch of the ball, a little up. The Austin Riley, who leads it off for the Braves here in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies up 2-0 in a huge game for the Phillies, and their ace delivered. Their ace delivered today, so now you got to close it out. Now you got to finish the job today.
I didn't realize Kimbrel was the 3rd fastest to 400. I didn't realize that. I knew he was the 8th, 2nd this year.
Yeah, that's fast.
Rivera and Hoffman are the 2 above him. That's pretty good company.
What up, Pove?
What up, brother?
Yeah, he's in great company, right?
Yeah.
So 1-2 count here to Riley. Here comes the 1-2. In on the hands, 97. Fouls it back.
They talked about it last night on the broadcast. The fact that he's still been able to maintain his velocity is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is. Mitch is not happy they took Wheeler out. He wants him to stay. He wants him to stay. I'm okay with you taking him out around 110, though.
I wouldn't have hated it.
No, I don't. You got to have your closer come in and finish the job here. If he was going into that at only 100, I put him back out there.
Agreed. Yep.
There is a shutdown point too.
Yeah.
He really waits on the shot clock.
Oh, he's an ender.
Fly ball, center field. Marsh is there. That ball's up there for a while. 1 down.
Let's go.
Here we go, Phils. Come on, baby.
Come on. Big game here. Let's go. Close this out.
And him and Kenley are fighting over the most active, right?
Yeah.
Kenley's got 401 right now. Craig's trying to get 401 tonight and work his way into this spot maybe a little bit too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy on this roster that has the most experience being a closer.
For sure.
You know, we talked about it when we signed him. Sometimes you like a veteran back there that's been, it's been through the gauntlet a little bit.
And with his time at the Dodgers, at least I wasn't sure necessarily how much he would be in that spot. But, I think there's a couple games early in the year where Topper put him in the spots that it wasn't safe. He wasn't very good. But you put him in that situation that he's used to for 400 and hopefully 1 times, then that's where his bread and butter is. And so far, he's been pretty good for us.
Yeah, Philly's 21-1 when leading after 8 innings.
And Don Soto was throwing. I think that was for Olsen.
Where the fuck's that pitch at? Where the fuck's that pitch at?
If Wheeler had issues with him.
Get the fuck out of here. Where is that pitch at?
He moved his head.
It's on the corner every time. It's been a strike all day.
What up, Big T?
Yeah, there's a strike. 3-1. 3-1 count. Here comes the 3-1. The Murphy fouls it off. 97.
Full count.
Phillies bullpen 2.23 earned run average since May 10th, second lowest in baseball.
That's been the key to us hanging around.
Yeah, it has. If we haven't got this type of bullpen play per se, we would have worse record than we do.
Yes, 100%.
That 21-1 record is why we're here.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit it out. It looks like it. Yep. Oh, yep, hit it out. 2-1. Murphy hits it out. Of course, it's going to be one of these.
I don't think they should keep the starter in the fucking game.
No feel.
No feel for life. Ever.
Never, ever comes down here and now wants to come down here. Never. Never comes down, wants to come down and start talking. This is big here with Ozuna. Strike 1 to him. He went.
Scotty Shaw just hit his 3rd homer of the game for the Ryder Bronx.
Pretty good. Oh, man. Yeah, if they give up this lead, it's going to be a lot of that. Why don't you leave him in?
It's going to be, yeah.
But still, he missed the pitch. That's the same spot,
yeah.
Except up higher. The other one was to Murphy, and he called the ball. It changes the freaking at bat. MB says he's too sober for this. Yeah, it's too early in the day. It's too early. We're used to this stress at night. This stress at
he
nighttime.
went.
Where are you at in this game?
Just a pitch behind you.
Strike 3.
Let's go.
Struck him out. Tied up with Acuna or Zuna. So many.
Acuna Ozuna.
Acuna Matata.
Acuna Matata. What a wonder. I won't go there. Rosario for the game. Here we go.
Yep. Well, 2 down.
You know, they had a bad road trip. Yeah, homestand, you know that?
Are you talking to me? Well, yeah, well, it would be bad if they lose today and lose tomorrow. Then it's bad. I got headphones on. Like I can't hear you. Just like, hey, Tom, wave to me. Give me a wave. Give me a sign. You're saying that they had a bad homestand.
Yes.
We're having a bad homestand, which is true. Yeah. Oh, good pitch to Rosario. 1-1 count.
Don loved the old school logo there, buddy.
Yeah, he went old school today.
Love the old school. I love it.
1-1 to Rosario. Another off speed, fouls it off. 1-2 count. Here we go. Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craigie. Find
a way.
Let's go, Craig.
Figure it out.
Come on, Craig. Let's go, Craig. I wonder if Craig's like dad's in the game again.
I'm sure he's there again.
Can we go show more pictures of him?
Probably put him up in a box. Struck him out. Got him. Kimbrel with the save. Phillies with a 2-1 win here over the Atlanta Braves. That's 2 in a row. 2 straight in Atlanta. Let's go.
Bang, bang.
Let's go. It's a big win. It's a big
Huge
win, Greg.
Huge win.
Zack Wheeler was spectacular today.
Yep.
And we talked about it. Starts at the top. It's a big outing from Wheels today. So, I mean, what do you take out of this game? Your initial thoughts of what you just watched?
No, I think we talked a lot about it. Zack Wheeler was him today, right? We haven't seen much of it so far this year. This, as the chat also mentioned, this is his best start, and it really was, and we needed it. We knew going into tomorrow was going to be a tough one with Strider and Britton Covey starting for us. I think it's actually Dylan Covey.
Covey.
But we needed this, and Zack was the guy we needed him to be today.
No, he was. He was electric. 12 Ks, which is season high for him. 8 innings, only 3 hits, and the Phillies got some timely hits today.
Yes,
which has been an Achilles heel for them, and they're able to come through. Bryson Stott with a big sacrifice that got 1 in, allowed Clemens to get the 3rd. And then Trey Turner comes up and doubles, and Phillies take a 2-0 lead, and they're able to hold on to it the rest of the game. And it's enough wiggle room where you can give up the solo homer to Murphy in the 9th. Doesn't matter. And Kimbrel goes on to strike out the next 2 guys. So
yeah,
his stuff was great again. So I mean, what a really good win, and that's 2 in a row down here in Atlanta, and looking to go 3 in a row tomorrow and win 3 out of 4.
That home run that Kimbrel gave up, that was kind of the same mentality we talked about the inning before with Wheeler, right? When you're facing Acuna and you're facing Olsen, as long as the bases in front of them are clear, kind of doesn't matter what that at bat's going to do because it's only 1 run, right?
Yeah.
Once you start putting guys on base, then of course you got to obviously buckle down even more, and that's what was key, right? Kimbrel got the first guy. So when Murphy comes up, it doesn't matter too much.
Exactly. Random stat from James. First pitcher with 8 innings, 3 or less hits, and 12 Ks since Vince Velasquez. What a random stat.
Dynamite drop in, James.
Alvarado did not throw. Sean saying Alvarado did not throw a bullpen session today as originally planned. Saying he felt stiffness in his arms.
Okay. Yeah, they were talking that they thought he might be close, but obviously that's getting pushed back a couple of days then.
Yeah, great win, Josh. You're right. Great win.
Absolutely,
needed win.
Josh.
Phillies improved to 25 and 27. So creeping their way back up there a little bit. And it's a good win. A player of the game for me, obviously, I think for Greg is Zack Wheeler. And
Absolutely.
On the offensive side, I'm gonna go with Cody Clemens offensively.
Yeah, you definitely go Cody.
I know Trey got the double, but Cody sort of set it up, and then he takes 3rd in that spot, puts more pressure on it. So I like the way he played today down there in the 9-hole.
No, and when it's just Cody or just Sosa or just Harrison in the lineup, it doesn't hurt your lineup too much. It's when you have to mix and match multiple of those guys in one lineup, right? You know what I mean? Like if you get Bone to DH and you're putting Clemens at first, Sosa at 3rd, then your lineup looks a little weaker. No, Clemens had a really good game today. He was very aggressive. That's really, that you're right. The other guys, Trey had the double. I guess we'll go Trey. We'll continue to try and hype Trey up, and hopefully it continues to manifest in the good play.
For sure. It's a big hit. You know what I mean?
Castellanos 2 for 4, but there were nothing baggers about him, right? You know what I mean? Even his double, then he gets thrown out at 3rd base, trying to tag up. So I like it. Clemens, I'll go Turner, big hit. I like the at bat from Stott. After Clemens and Marsh got up, came up, had a pitch he knew he could handle, and just went after it and drove the baseball in the air.
Yeah, right away.
You know what I mean? Like, didn't waste it, knew he could handle it, knew he could do the job that he needed to do there, and he got the job done.
Where was the Covey at? The Dodgers?
Dodgers.
So he pitched this year. He pitched in 2 games.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he gave up 2 home runs in 9 innings. So my guess is some balls are going to leave the yard tomorrow in Atlanta, since they didn't really, score a bunch of runs today, but either did we.
Right.
And what do we got? Strider tomorrow. Okay.
Spencer.
Well, sometimes you can own a guy. Maybe we got a little rent free in his head, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little rent free from the NLCS, and we can go and get on him tomorrow and steal one, because that's a big game tomorrow.
Yes.
If you can go steal one tomorrow, and you win 3 out of 4 in Atlanta, I think the Phillies talk, which we're hoping happens,
Sure.
starts to rev up, right? And we can really start talking Phillies baseball.
Absolutely. And as we said throughout us being live here, we're already with house money, right? But let's get greedy, right? Let's push the chips in and let's get greedy here. You got your split, which is ultimately what you want to do, but let's go win a series. It's been a while since we won a series against a good team.
And listen, you're a couple bombs away from beating him, and I think the first inning is going to decide how that game goes, right? If you can get on Strider early, and I'm not saying you got to score 5 off of them, but if you can scratch a run or 2 early off of them, you put yourself in good shape. But the Phillies hit but didn't score a lot of runs today. Obviously the Braves didn't hit because of Wheeler, but you expect tomorrow to be some runs scored for the Braves. So you hope you maybe come out and maybe you can hit a guy around. Guys have bad outings in this league.
For sure.
It's not like everybody has a perfect outing all the time. So tomorrow you rely on your offense. Today you got it from your ace. Now tomorrow your offense has to step up, right? And there's 100%. Baseball. There's baseball 101. So
that's team play right there.
Go hit tomorrow. Hoping they do. All right, brother. Well,
and on the other side, the Ryder Bronx won the MAC conference tournament. Our guy Scotty Shaw 4 for 6 with 3 home runs. That's a day.
Yeah, it's a pretty good day.
That's a good championship game.
Not a bad one. Well, listen, this was fun.
Yeah,
a little Phillies live reaction. We'll be back on tomorrow night for Agree to Disagree. I hope everybody enjoyed the game. Not a ton to go over post game wise. Besides, you got your ace to deliver, and you got a big timely sack fly and a big timely double, and there's a difference in the game.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow you got to come out and swing it, and have great ABs versus Strider. So, I think they'll be ready. Hopefully, they ride off of this momentum in the last 2 games. Right, 2 straight wins here in Atlanta. Go get a goddamn third.
Let's get one more.
Maybe their bats can stay quiet. That is the Braves tomorrow. So that's Greg Milakovic. I'm Tom Arnone. We love you all. If you haven't, hit the like and subscribe. And we are brought to you by Phillies Sports Trips. Go book your getaway today, not only for Phillies games, but for the Eagles schedules released, the Union. They got it all. PhilliesSportsTrips.com. We appreciate you all. Big win, Phils. Let's go on to tomorrow. Later, Greg.
See you, buddy.